Hello, everybody, and welcome to GPAT Channel 5 of The Wave as we continue our series here of our town, Greenville, Ohio, in conjunction with Main Street, Greenville. I'm Alex Warner, and Nick Schmidt, my videographer, and I have traveled down here on South Broadway again to continue this series. And today we're going to talk to the friendly folks at Youniques here across from the Wayne Theater beside Montage down here on the, I think this is what, the 500 block?
Yes.
500 block of South Broadway, 529. With us, we have the owners of the shop. We have Lelah along with Hala and let's start here over with Lelah. Let's talk just a little bit about your background and how this all came about that brought you to this place and time.
Okay, well, I went to school for business administration and fashion. And
now, where was that, and where'd you go to high school and everything?
Arcanum, from Arcanum, yep. And then got a retail position at Stage and was the manager there for years. And then that's how I met Hala. She came in as well as a manager, and then back in like '96, they pulled out of Greenville, and that's how we began. So.
Now, when we talk about Stage, for those of you out there, and I'm pulling this out, that's where the Palace used to be, and Almonds and whatever else was there.
Palace, and it went to Almonds, and then Stage, and for a number of years, and then they started reorganizing, and then pulled out of Greenville, and then Hala and our heads started spinning, and wanted to stay in the fashion and retail business, and that's how we began here 16 years ago.
Oh wow, 16 years ago. And then let's talk a little bit about your background, because you're a Greenville native, correct?
Yes, sir. I am. Yeah, I'm born and raised in retail. My parents owned the Boutique, and it was just a natural progression for me. I never went to school for it. I just kind of worked it, and worked different casual corner, Almonds, just all over, and then came back to Greenville and ended up at Stage, met Lelah, and this opportunity opened up. Actually, we started over in Montage in the attic, up in the top floor.
Yeah, I've forgotten that. That's right. You guys just started small up on top, didn't you?
We were at Stage, and it was kind of like things were happening fast, and Rochelle Rex, the owner of it, offered us to start. So we went into business together. We actually walked down the sidewalk and brought things down and went to market, and it's just been a great thing ever since.
Now, 16 years ago, how did you decide to stay in downtown Greenville then?
Well, we very much love the downtown atmosphere and the relationships and the customers we've gained. I don't think it's ever been an option to ever pull out of. No. We've never even thought of doing that, to go more strip mall-like or anything. We've always liked the downtown atmosphere.
Okay. Well, I've got to ask this, because people out there, and of course, Youniques, Y-O-U-N-I-Q-U-E-S. Okay. How'd that name come about?
Well, actually,
a misspelling or what?
No, we had a business plan. We needed a name, and it just came up. And then we thought, well, Youniques is good, and let's spell it with Y-O-U to kind of, personalize it.
Well, you certainly did. It's one of the few. I looked this stuff up online, and you put Youniques in, and boy, it comes right to you guys pretty much.
Right.
There's not much else like that.
Spelled not very many times with Y-O-U. Right. So, yeah. Right. And we're very smart. That's why.
Is that it? Oh, well, I'm sure that's it. Okay, so we came in over to this location, and did this just open up? Because if I remember, and a lot of you folks out there might remember also, there was an opening between Montage, and then this used to be called, it was a little restaurant, right?
The Blue Room, yes.
Blue Room.
And it was their evening dining. When the Montage would close, 4 o'clock, then the evening dining would open up at 4 o'clock. And then when they sold out and became different owners here, then that's when this building became available.
Okay. Now, do you own or rent here then?
Hala actually owns the building.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's how that goes. Yeah. I just, kind of curious about that. And it just seems like, for a while you could just walk from one to the other. Now it's kind of closed it off a little bit.
Well, yeah, a little bit more. I mean, during the day, sometimes like as seasons change, like winter, sometimes we'll have it open. And if there's an event down here, we open it. But no, it normally stays closed. It's two separate, it's actually a joined building that had one owner, Aaron Cox. They bought that side, and I bought this. So now they're two separate owners. So, it's two separate buildings, and yeah.
Now, in addition to having all your retail clothing and so forth here, some other things you do, because we were talking about this a little bit earlier, and if you get on their website, look up Youniques, just Google it, and it pops up a lot of different locations. In addition to just what you have here in the store, you can get things online, you do parties. Let's talk a little bit about that.
One of the biggest things we do is probably style shows. We're asked a lot. We have 2 scheduled here in the early spring. We're doing a mother and daughter banquet for St. Mary's in May. And for 7 or 8 years, we've done Girls' Night Out up in St. Henry style shows. And so we do a lot of style shows. We got one scheduled, the St. Clair, next month as well. So
you go there or they come here?
There.
You go there.
We have customers of ours that model for us when we call upon them, or there may be a show where they will provide models for us. So, and then we bring our clothing to them. They come in, a few days prior, they get fitted for their outfits, and then we go to the shows. So that's one of the probably the most we do on shows.
And you said something about you also have like private parties here at the store. You have a group of 8, I think you said, coming in.
Yes, in April we have one that's an evening they ask, and they're coming in, having dinner probably downtown or something, and they just have a fun evening experience, and we provide some wine and some munchies, and so it's just a fun evening where they just enjoy trying things on, and so yeah. Okay.
And then also you sell things online too. Did I read that correctly?
We currently just joined shopteeks.com, which is a website with about 900 and some users to the site. It's boutique shopping, and we were asked to become part of that. So we did. It's an experience that we're still learning and growing.
What's the difference between, what is a boutique? We talk boutique, and it's Youniques Boutique, but what is that compared to just a regular clothing store?
I think a lot of it has to do with your personal customer service, and we like that when people come in, it's an experience here, and we know we can help. We're here to help, which lots of times nowadays you just don't get in regular department stores. Boutique shopping's just a unique experience.
A unique experience.
Y-O-U.
Y-O-U. Well, we're here with Lelah Shoup and Hala and we'll be back in just a minute. We're going to take a look at some of the merchandise they offer and some of the accessories and things of that nature as you're watching Our Town series here along with Main Street Greenville here on the Wave Channel 5. We'll be back in just a moment. Going to take a look at some of the merchandise offered here at Youniques Boutique. And Lelah, let's talk a little bit. You said you kind of wanted to start with the jeans department here. So
as long as we've been here, we've been carrying jeans. Our first line that we started carrying was it's called French dressing jeans, and it's just a very nice jean that fits women, fits our curves, it's a nice rise. They always put a higher rise in the back, and it's just a lot of the women, and they like the fabric content of it, and so it's been a favorite, and we've kept that over the years, that brand. Since then, we've picked up a couple more. Our newest line that we're really doing well is Liverpool, and based out of England, and so it's...
Let's take a look. Just pull a pair of jeans out here. Let's talk about some of the things you just talked about. And then how do you find... like the Liverpool jeans, how'd that come about? You just online looking through stuff? You say you go to trade shows, correct? And so how do you find all these different brands and things that fit your customers?
It was actually at market, and how we run across...
When you say at market, what do you mean?
A main market we do is we go to Chicago at least once a year, and it's at Style Max at the Merchandise Mart, and that's where we see most of our vendors and representatives. And then we also hit some small markets around here. We'll go to Indianapolis or Columbus or something when we need fill-ins or, But
yeah, let's take a look at this pair of jeans, for example. I mean, you talk about, women, do they have, like guys, we have inseam waistlines. You guys have a small, medium, large, or do you have like the different lengths, sizes?
Yeah. And women's sizing, it's basically like a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right. And
my wife was a little worried about me doing this show. She says, you know nothing about this. I said, that's why I'm here to find out.
That's right, yeah. So
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, 10, 12, 14, 16 we carry.
How does that match up with leg lengths? Because can't you have somebody say a size 6 that's 5'10" and somebody that's a size 6 that's 5'2"?
Well, we typically, ours is petite, regular, tall. Okay. Is typically how women's sizing.
And then there's sizes within those categories.
Correct. Yeah, and then once you go up to like from a 6 to an 8, you gain your length, and so you don't actually buy your inseam with women like men do.
Yeah, so. Okay. So what makes a pair of jeans like this? And I know this isn't a $19 pair of jeans here, but what is it that the quality and you folks stress that you have quality products, and so what is it about this pair of jeans that you won't find, say, at, well, I'm going to say Rural King or TSC?
Well, a lot of it is the fit and the fabric content, and many times, if we can, one of our clientele comes in, we ask them to try it on, and then it's just like that. They love the feel of it, or.
And it fits the curves, right?
Right, fits women,
Okay.
And we have different styles as well. Another one of the French dressing is.
This one?
Yes, it's like
that was Liverpool there?
Liverpool. This is French dressing, and this is the one that is called Kylie, and it's one that we're selling a lot of because it's got the narrow pant, right, or the narrow leg right now. What everyone is, that style sticking around. And
you don't have bell bottoms anymore, right?
not right now, but you never know if those are going to come cycling back. You don't know.
Okay. And then I see you have different things in front here. I kind of dig the Argyle socks, right?
Yeah. Yes.
These are kind of cool. Neat socks.
Right now, selling a lot still of the tights. This particular brand is Hue, but we have different ones, K-Bell, and so we constant. And then during the summer, we're always carrying socks, and
Yeah. Now here's something that I wish more women's stores did. So when guys come in to buy stuff for their wives or girlfriends or whoever, and I know when I come in here, I just immediately go to things like this. I would never put stuff together, but if I see it for a guy, if you see something on a mannequin, it clicks, and if most men are like me, I think you want to get in, get out kind of quick, and it's already there. Do you guys put these together yourself then? You have that sense of fashion that lets you put outfits together here?
We do, yeah. Okay. And I know with men that come in, they're very visual, so they see, they see the whole look, so that's what they like. But yeah, we're constantly changing looks, just to merchandise differently, especially for our regulars that come in or something, showing different ways that you could show this. Like today it's with a skirt, and maybe if you came in next week, we'd have it with a pair of jeans and dressed down, or, different ways that you can merchandise.
Yeah. Now here's an outfit I really like. I don't know if my wife would wear it or not, but I like it a lot. And then you put all this stuff together. So we've got all these different accessories. We've got all sorts of stuff here. Now, do these accessories come from just specific vendor, or do you have several that you buy from and then you put it together, or how's this all work?
Yes, we've just kind of put different things together, but a couple of our lines, we've carried Tresca. It's just fun, costume and expensive pieces of jewelry. We're now carrying Brighton. We started this fall carrying that line. Yeah, I'd say we have probably 6 or 8 different jewelry lines that we carry on a regular basis.
Okay. When women come in now, what's your clientele? I mean, I'm looking at this. You don't really serve the 10 or 12-year-old. What's your average clientele age span? Are we talking like high school up or college up or what?
We have some 20s, but majority is ours is probably later 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Yeah.
Okay. People are pretty set in how they want to look, whereas a lot of the younger ones are just kind of experimenting yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I said that right or not, but it sounded good out there. So, anyhow, hey, when a man comes in, how tough is it to walk a guy through with all the stuff you carry and try to fit, especially if you know who he's buying for? How hard is that for you to work with them?
Well, that helps a lot when we know his wife or significant other. So like we know what her style may be, or what she likes. So that helps a lot. And times we keep notes, and record of what, what size or what. So that helps us out too. Okay. But yeah, the men that comes in, they give us a little bit of feedback of what she might like or what style, and then we kind of just go from there and take it from there and wrap it up for them. Yep, fix them up.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're going to move down the way just a little bit here and take a look at some other things. And Nick's also going to take pictures of some of the other products and put that over our voices here. So anyhow, you're watching Youniques here on Main Street, Greenville, as we take a look at the things that make Greenville, Ohio, our town. We'll be back in just a moment. Speaking of accessories, let's talk a little bit about Hobo and what you have over here. What is Hobo exactly?
Hobo is our #1 selling bag that we carry. It's all different styles. It's a genuine leather, a very nice quality handbag.
And I see, and you call these clutches, am I saying that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so we've got clutches, full-size bags. Let's just talk about 1 or 2 of them, what they have that make them so different from just an ordinary clutch or handbag that they'd find in other stores.
We've been carrying Hobo since we opened, so for 16 years, and we were a little concerned or reluctant, with the price on it, but the quality so outstands the bag that we have never even thought of not carrying hobo.
So not only the look, but then these are built to last. They're not going to wear and tear in a year, right?
Correct. They last forever. You'd get tired of it before it would wear out.
Okay.
And then this clutch here is their #1 selling bag. That's like 65-70% of what hobo is, this clutch. And we sell a lot of that style. It's just a nice,
It has a lot of different compartments. Really, a clutch is just like a man's wallet, except bigger, correct?
Correct. And this is a nice size where it can slide down in your purse, or it could be where you're going out for evening wear, and you can just pull it out or running around.
And you have some that are a little dressier then that you can order in, or I don't know if you keep them in stock, but you can order them in. Usually if somebody comes in and you don't have it here, you can order it and get it in within a week or so?
Yeah, we have our catalogs that, they can point to it or something. Okay. And if it's still a line that they're still carrying, we definitely can just order it and have it shipped in.
Yeah. And these hobo purses, like you say, they're all leather. Are they made here in the States, or they come in from overseas, or where are they made?
They're based out of New York. Some is made in the USA, and others are, and also like maybe some of the fabric or something is in the United States, but it's yeah.
Okay, and all sorts of different colors and everything that way. And then let's kind of slide down here and just take a look at just different things you have here. Just tops and mix and match. Most of your people, when they come in, have a pretty good fashion sense, or do you have to kind of lead them?
Well, as soon as they walk in the door, we ask them what we can help them with or what they're looking for, if they're on a mission or if they're just browsing through, and then we kind of get a sense of what they're in here for. Okay. And then if they are looking for something particular, then, we'll direct them.
Okay. Now, are you able to, when somebody comes in, you kind of look at them and they try something on, and are you afraid to say, boy, that just doesn't really look good on you? I mean, are you pretty, I know you're real knowledgeable in that, but how do people take that? Because if I went in someplace, I want help.
Right.
And I assume most of your customers do, because you've had enough experience. You can say, hey, that maybe it's not the best look for you. Would you say that or not?
Sure. We want to be honest with our friends and customers because they're representing Youniques. They're representing us. And we don't want someone to buy something and it just hangs in their closet and they're not happy with it, because that could be like a bad experience where they're not going to come back. So we want them to be, love it and want to come back and look nice in it, because they're asked, where'd you get that Youniques, so it's good advertising for us.
Do a lot of people get hung up then, I only wear this brand or I only wear that label?
Or that size.
Yeah.
Women tend to I am an 8 and I'm staying an 8 or something.
I can't fit in it, but I'm an 8.
Yeah, right. But no, different vendors have different sizing, and also most customers are, like I say, if they're trying something on and one size isn't fitting correctly or something, we'll say, here, try this size or something, Mm-hmm. And many of the vendors are, sized differently. So just because you're an 8 in this one, you may be a 6 or a 10 in that one.
Yeah, why is that? I think that'd be fairly standard. I know, once in a while I go in and try on a pair of jeans or slacks or something like that. A 34 in one doesn't equal a 36 in the other, and why is that? How come it's just not standard like shoe sizes are standard?
It used to be. I think it used to be more so, but now I don't know. It's just the different makers or where it comes from. Like typically, we carry a lot of USA made things now, and each year is like we're finding more and more things, and it's important to us to find those things. And it seems like the USA mades are a little more of the generous sizing, where you're things that come from overseas is you don't know what sizes the sizing is, and we also have a lot of Canadian lines too.
This is a loaded question. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Have you noticed over the 16 years, have you noticed that maybe the average size of your clients has gotten a little bigger or not? And you don't have to answer that. That's a tough question. I shouldn't ask that.
We carry size. We have some 2s, but typically we carry size 4 through 16s. Okay. The sizes that we carry, probably sell the most of, 8, 10, 12. So, and I think over the years, that's probably your most average sizes, but we also have a lot of size 6, and we also carry extra smalls for your petite, women. So,
very diplomatic answer there. Thank you for that. We'll be back in just a minute. We're going to talk with Hala Kanapkin, and we're going to take a look at some of the other things they offer here at Youniques Boutique. Going to head down the other side of the store here at Youniques on Broadway. And Hala, this display here you say is something to do with comfy?
Right. Well, as Lelah said before, we're very proud of the fact that a lot of the things that we have are made in the United States. Comfy USA is one that we sell a lot of, and that is some of the skirts that you see behind me. just a great brand, great fabric. It's sized well for our customers, and it's very popular. Another line, flax, also made.
I've heard of flax, yeah.
Linens, it's more of the linens. And Karen Kane is another line that we carry.
Karen Kane?
Kane, and that was the dress that you saw earlier, the black and white dress, which is also made in the United States. Okay. So we really strive to continue to find more lines made here.
How far ahead do you have to order things? I know we've got all the spring stuff in, so now are you going to be shortly starting to look at fall wear then? Or does the spring and summer go together, or how's that play?
Spring actually isn't all in yet. We kind of bring it in, space it out. Now, we just got back from Chicago market where we saw fall and winter. So we're actually writing those orders right now, which will start coming, July on.
After being in business for 16 years, you have a pretty good idea of what to order, how much to order, things of that nature. You don't want to over-inventory yourself.
No, we're getting better at it every year. Well, when we first went to market, it was like, we'll take one of those and one of those. And now we're more confident that we can buy multiples of different things. And as Lelah said earlier, we know our customer, and we know, exactly. Lots of times we buy for certain people. We know. Yeah. It's getting easier. Yeah.
When you go to the trade show, then what are those usually like all week long, or are they just a few days, or how's that working? How do you happen to pick Chicago other than it's within a 5-6 hour drive?
Chicago's always been a great market. New York is another good market. Vegas. We've just always kind of had good luck in Chicago. A lot of the lines that we tend to purchase are there, and it's a larger market that we can see other lines. Lots of times vendors now come to us, which is convenient for us. They'll stop if they're on the road going through, Karen Kane being one of them. And this time we went for a little longer because we're buying more now, and things are good. And it's like I said, it's getting easier. Yeah.
Okay. So with experience comes wisdom, right?
Oh, we're so wise. So wise. Beyond our years.
Beyond our years, okay. Well, we're going to move down just a little bit and take a look at a few other things here, and we'll be back in just a second here on the Wave, Channel 5. Another line featured here at Youniques is flax. I assume that's F-L-A-X?
Right.
Okay.
You know your line.
Well, I know how to spell flax. Let's talk a little bit about what flax is and why you carry this particular style.
It's just a natural fiber. It's a linen. We've just, I think, had it for the entire 16 years we've been open. Rochelle Rex, when she had clothing over in Montage, had carried this previously and kind of told us it was a great line. It's carried, it's done really well for us. I mean, I can think of days where, it's something we sell every day. So yeah, it's a good breathable fabric. A lot of teachers wear it. And now it used to be they were only wearing it spring, summer. Mm-hmm. Now it's all year round.
When you say breathable fabric, what's that mean?
It's a natural fiber. Breathable fabric. It's just not a heavy. It's just lightweight, easy to wear.
I can see that. So you say they wear that year round now? They're starting to?
A lot of people, a lot of the bottoms, and with boots and different things, some of the skirts, some teachers will wear it all year round. It's a good work clothing.
One thing I've noticed, and again, I'm not into female fashion that much, but it just seems like lately a lot more women are wearing like the leggings with like a tunic or a long sweater. Right. I mean, is that something that's just come in and it'll kind of be like other things come and go, or not?
Well, we thought it would go, but we just got back from market, and you're going to see it everywhere in the fall. Ponchos, leggings, fringe. It's just comfy. Things that women, it used to be not a comfortable, comfort wasn't important, and now it is. Women want more of things they can like live in, and I think too, one thing about linen, as she said about the hobo bags, is it's something that you'll have for a long time. It's going to last, which is to our disadvantage sometimes, but you can add to your flax wardrobe. Okay. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people, especially in companies and things of that nature, are they starting to go with a more relaxed look then in the workplace also? You don't see so many people dressed in business suits. They're more casual. Is that's not really the line you cater to, though, is it, or not?
I'm not too sure about that. No, I mean, we don't do the blazers and the suits, and you know, I think some women are still very professional in the workplace, but no, we're everyday wear. Okay. You know, weekend wear, weddings, things that you can wear, and a lot of our things you could go season to season. It's not just one season, which is great. You can get a lot of things we carry. You can get a lot of use out of. Okay. Yeah.
That's who you aim your market at. That's your market, right?
Right. It's just wearable clothing that you can wear day to day. And of course, we do have items that a professional woman would be able to add to her wardrobe. I mean, a lot of our things are pieces different that you add to your wardrobe, or, you know, jackets and such. Now, in the wintertime, we do a lot more jackets, sweaters, coats. We do a lot of that. Yeah. Okay. A lot of dresses. Yep.
We're going to turn around here in just a second. We're going to take a look at some of the other accessories they offer here in a line called Tresca. So we'll be back in just a second. More accessories right down the middle of the store here at Youniques on South Broadway. Hala, let's talk a little bit about the Tresca line. You say you've had that for a long time and sell a lot of this, correct?
Oh my gosh, yes. This is our best line that we have of jewelry. They're based out of Fort Worth. It's just fun, you know, day to day, just accessories can change the whole outfit. Right.
Yeah, I understand that because you can have this black or white or just a basic color, and then this changes the outfit to look, right?
Yeah, and it's fun. And that's we went to market one time, long time ago, and a lady just looked really neat. And I said, "Oh, yeah, I like your accessories." She goes, "Isn't it fun to be a woman? Because you can do totally, you know, there's no rules anymore to what you put with." And we have bright stuff and more neutrals, so it's fun to buy.
Yeah, and it's fun to be a woman to dress up like that, because guys, to be real honest, 90% of us could probably care less. But hold this up, because I like the bright colors we have here and all this. And boy, this could really liven up a white blouse or light blue or a lot of different colors in this.
Like just summer.
No, are these just plastic beads? I assume they're...
Yeah.
Okay.
Colors. Yeah, it's just fun, and you can put that with black, or, you know, I mean, turquoise is huge. We sell a lot of the turquoise, neutrals. I mean, and that's, a lot of ladies will, it's an economical, or an easy way, less cost, to just add to your outfit with accessories, scarves. We sell a lot of scarves, and, you know, it's just, if you have something at home and you want to change the outfit, do it with jewelry.
Yeah, that makes sense to me, I guess. Okay, we've got, do you sell gloves and things like that, or am I just seeing a hand here? I guess that's
winter time. We do a lot of eco, which is hats, gloves, scarves. We do full winter wear. Okay. Yeah.
You do like coats and jackets and so forth?
Coats and jackets. We just bought some great coats and jackets. I love fall because it's my favorite time to buy, and we have some great things coming. Fantastic. Yeah. It seems like each season we buy, it just gets better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
got to be fun for you and Lelah both to be able to go out and just look at different things and buy different things, knowing that you can fit them to some of your existing customers, and also to have something new for somebody that walks in first time. And you're spending... you are spending your money, but still, it's just fun to go shop, right?
Yeah, it's a little stressful that you're spending your money. Yeah, we just said the other day, I wish I was doing this for someone else, but no, it's fun, and we're always looking for new things and change it up. And you know, you have a market, but you're always trying to expand that market, and we want to stay competitive with our existing businesses. That, you know, we don't really want to compete with malls or box stores. Right. That's not what we want to do. We want people to come in and have that unique experience. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we're going to swing around, and one other thing we're going to talk about here, a different line I think you wanted to say something about behind the counter here. And then we'll come back and kind of wrap things up here as you watch Main Street Greenville and the Our Town series here on the Wave Channel 5. Lelah, let's talk a little bit about some of the other services. You said something about gift certificates, gift wrapping, things of that nature?
We always offer to our customers free gift wrapping, and of course we carry gift certificates in any amount that would work for them.
So for the beleaguered husband or boyfriend that comes in and is just not sure, that's the way to go.
Definitely, yes.
And the gift wrapping too helps a lot.
Yes, and then they can come in and have fun and have a shopping experience in Spree and buy what they want to buy. So,
Well, for you guys out there, this is definitely what we want to do here. The parties, how do they get in touch? Do they get in touch with either one of you, I assume, to set up a party? And you said that can either be at home or that could even be here at the store, correct?
Yeah, we've gone into homes before, but it seems as though people kind of like more to come into the store because then they get to see everything. We have a group of teachers actually coming in, and they're coming in after school. And I said, we'll have the wine and the munchies, and you just, they'll just have a private shopping time, and it's fun. And we are kind of laid back. There's no pressure, not like the parties where you have the sheets you have to fill out. If they buy, they buy. If not, it's good that they came into the store. Maybe they hadn't been here before.
And something might catch their interest, and they'll be back then later on.
Yes, that's
That's the name of the game, right? And how do they get in touch with you then? The phone number again here?
oh, our number is 937-548-0496. They can email us, Youniques Boutique at Hotmail. We're always online there.
And then your website, and you've got a great website. I looked it up, and it looked like there are about 20 places to go.
Yeah,
What's your main website?
Yes, our main personal website is Youniques Boutique Youniquesboutique.com. And then you can also find us now also on Shopteeks.
Yeah, and that's what you talked about a little bit earlier on Shopteeks.
Right.
So, well, anyhow, this has been Lelah Shoup and Hala Kanapke here at Youniques Boutique down on South Broadway, and another one of those stores that make up the downtown area here that make Greenville just a kind of a special place and makes Greenville, Ohio, our town. So on behalf of our videographer, Nick Schmidt, I'm Alex Warner. We'll see you again here next time as we take another look at the things that make Greenville, our town here in Greenville, Ohio. Good night, everybody.